You think you know him? The red suit, the sleigh, the laugh that shakes the sky, ho, ho, ho. But what if I told you Santa Claus was once a real man? A man who walked this earth over 1,700 years ago. A man whose kindness was so powerful, it defied death. And what happened after he died changed Christmas forever. He was born in a small village called Patara in ancient Turkey. His name was Nicholas, the only son of a wealthy family. From childhood, he was different. When other boys played, he would sneak out at night to leave food outside poor homes. Once, when he saw a man selling his daughters into slavery because of debt, Nicholas secretly threw bags of gold through their window. No one saw him, only the clinking of coins against the floor. And that's how the legend began. The man who gave without being seen. When Nicholas grew up, tragedy struck. His parents died in a plague. He gave away everything, every coin, every possession, and became a monk. But he wasn't a saint, yet. He traveled through storms, healed the sick, prayed for sailors, fed children, and comforted prisoners. People began whispering his name, Saint Nicholas, and soon stories spread of miracles. Ships saved from lightning, prison doors opening by themselves, bread appearing where there was none. He became a symbol of hope, a man no one saw, but everyone felt in harsh winter night. A poor mother cried out, "God, if you exist, please feed my children tonight." That very moment, a knock came at her door. No one was there, only a loaf of warm bread and a single note that said, "God remembers you." The villagers said it was Nicholas, but Nicholas had been gone for weeks, traveling across the sea. So, who left the bread? That's when they began calling him the Spirit of Giving. Nicholas died on December 6th, 343 AD. But that winter, strange things began happening. Children said they heard footsteps on rooftops. Poor families found gold coins near their doors. Sailors lost at sea claimed to see a glowing figure guiding their ships home. The church called it myth. The people called it miracle. But they all agreed on one thing. St. Nicholas never really left. He became a story whispered through centuries, until his legend reached the icy north centuries later, when Christmas began to fade into greed and gifts. A group of monks from the north said, "We will keep the spirit of Nicholas alive." They wore red robes to honor his bishop's clothing. They delivered gifts secretly to honor his kindness. And the children began calling him Santa Claus, from St. Nicholas in Greek to Sinterklaas in Dutch to Santa Claus in English. But the spirit, still the same. A man who gave without asking, who loved without being seen. They say every Christmas Eve, as the world sleeps beneath white skies, a shadow walks where no camera sees. Sometimes it's just the wind. Sometimes it's something else. A gloved hand placing one small gift on a forgotten doorstep. And if you ever wake up before midnight, you might see a red figure disappear into the snow. Not a myth, not a man, but the spirit of Saint Nicholas, the real Santa Claus. So when you hang your stockings this Christmas, remember, it's not about gifts. It's about what one man proved 1,700 years ago. That love, when given freely, never dies. And that's why, every Christmas Eve, the world still waits for Santa Claus, because kindness never ends.